Today's practice is a Vata reducing practice, and we're going to start laying on our back, our arms up in field goal position, soles of our feet together, knees open out wide. We're going to start here and just take a nice deep breath in and just exhale, releasing any of that tension. Taking another deep breath in and exhale, releasing that tension. Settling into the body and just noticing what's coming up for you. Taking another deep breath in and sinking a little deeper into this pose. Where can you release? Where can we settle in? We're going to slowly bring our knees in together, taking our soles of the feet to the ground. Let those knees fall inwards, just a counter pose. And today we're going to hold each pose for about a minute, minute and a half. It's going to be more of a yin practice. We're going to go ahead and roll over onto our right side and push up to a seated position. Take those legs straight out in front of you. And then take that right sole of the foot to the inner thigh of the left leg. Arms reach up overhead and folding down over that left leg. As you're here, we're thinking leading with that heart and relaxing those shoulders down. So in this pose, it's not about touching the nose to the knee. It's really about opening that heart up, releasing in that back. Just breathing in to any tightness or head tension. Keeping that foot flexed. So everything is engaged. Feeling the breath go into that upper back. Sinking deeper as we hold the pose a little longer. Exhale, releasing it back up to a seated position. We're going to go ahead and switch sides, bringing that left sole of the foot into that inner right thigh. Arms reach up overhead and folding down over that straight leg. Again, leading with that heart. Hands may come to the foot, ankle, calf, thigh, wherever is comfortable for you. And again, just settling into this feeling of the body, connecting to the earth. Breathing in the inhale and exhale, releasing any of that tension or tightness that you might feel in the back or in the leg. Keeping that right foot engaged, toes curled back towards the head. Breathing in and exhale, releasing. Exhale, coming back up to a comfortable seat, just kind of twisting the spine if you need to. And we're going to go ahead and sit cross-legged, arms coming up overhead, and we're going to twist over to that left side, right arm coming to the top of the left leg. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, you focus on twisting deeper. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twisting towards that left side, left arm on the hand, right hand behind the body. Taking a nice gentle twist with that spine. Nice little counter pose. We're going to go ahead and come into fire log pose, taking that bottom left leg underneath. That right leg is going to go on top. Both feet are going to stay flexed. If your fire log pose does not look knee to ankle alignment, that is okay. We're going to try to keep that foot flexed though. If you want more of a tension, or if you want more of, feeling or fire in those hips, you can fold forwards. So again, going to what feels good in your body and not going past your healthy edge. So you can fold over or you can stay seated. And if your legs don't quite go across in that, stacked right on top of each other, they can go into more of a cross-legged position. This is always a work in progress. The more you practice it, the more those knees will come down, the more those hips will open. Just breathing into this, exhale, releasing those hands up, and then we're going to go ahead and switch legs. So take that right leg on the bottom, left leg on top. And as you're here, just noticing which side feels a little bit more tight or might have some more tension, and not judging it. And adjusting your knees or your feet to where they are settling in on this side. Knowing each side might be slightly different. We all have a dominant side. But this is the time just to kind of notice, and when we're going through our day, trying to counter that, maybe that imbalance that we might have. So taking a nice deep breath in, releasing that tension. And anytime taking a nice deep exhale and releasing. We're going to come back to a comfortable seat. We're going to do a little windshield wipers with those knees, just back and forth, side to side. And then we're going to go ahead and lay down on our back. Knees are going to come into the chest, giving them a hug. And just settling in here. Being gentle with the body, not forcing anything. And again, anytime you need a sounding breath, just taking an open mouth exhale and going, ah. And those are really good to release any tension that might be up in the body that you didn't even know you had. And this is great to kind of cleanse any of the organs, and we're just kind of moving stuff around. Exhale, we'll release those feet down to the ground. And we're going to take our arms out into a wide T. And we're going to shift our knees over towards the left side of the mat. Your feet are going to be the width of the mat. So this one, you're going to maybe feel some sensations in that thigh, the upper part of the thigh. It might be in your hip, could be your IT band. As your knees are to the left, you can be looking to the right, or you can be looking straight up. Anytime we practice a more yin style practice, I like to keep my eyes closed just to settle into the body, feel a little bit more connection to what's going on and what's coming up. And one of the reasons that we do yin for a Vata grounding or Vata pacifying practice is because Vata tends to be up in our heads a lot, and we tend to be go, go, go. And so this is one way that we can kind of ground down, is by holding things a little bit longer and just slowing down our breath. We're going to go ahead and take our knees back to center, and we're going to exhale, releasing them to the other side. So taking those knees to the right, gaze to the left. And again, just noticing what's coming up and what's coming out, releasing. How much more can we ground down? Taking a few more breaths, soaking in the practice. Bringing our knees back to center. Just rocking them side to side in windshield wiper. Taking those legs straight out, palms up to the sky. Finishing with a few seconds in Shavasana. I'll get you out in about 30 seconds. Taking your palms together, bringing them to your third eye. Namaste. Or you can stay in Shavasana a little longer if you choose.